rest down on your mat, a few deep breaths in and out. Your knees can be bent out straight, or you can have them splayed to the side with the soles of your feet together. And if that's your option, just put blocks underneath your knees to support them. And roll your shoulders back and down, turn the palms up towards the ceiling. And again, just take a few deep breaths in and out. And perhaps with each of your exhalations, feel the back body just let go. See if you can feel each of the bones in the back body, the vertebrae. Feel the flatness of your back against the mat. And then bring your awareness to the room, the temperature, the sounds that you hear, the scent in the air, the light behind your eyes, and the taste in your mouth. And as you rest on the mat, scan your body. Just feel or note wherever you might feel tight or where you may be holding tension. As thoughts creep into your mind, acknowledge their presence. And then use the breath of the exhalation to send them on their way. Curl your index fingers and bring them to the center of your forehead, just below the hairline. And then draw them from the center out to the temple. Just repeat that action a few times. So if those thoughts continue to creep into your mind, this helps to extinguish them. Helps to send them on their way. Pop into your brain at another time. And then take your first two fingers, bring them to your temples, and make circles around your temple. And then take your circles in the other direction. And now bring your fingers down to your jaws. Make circles around the jaw. And go the other way. And bring your palms together. Rub them together. And bring the base of the palms to cover your eyes. Just let the weight of your hands relax the eyes. Feel the heat penetrate the eyelids. And then bring the palms together once again, rub them together, And cup your hands over your face. And one last time, rub the palms together. Create a little heat, and then bring them to rest at your abdomen. And with your hands on the belly, notice the weight, notice the temperature of your hand. Perhaps feel the heat transfer onto your skin. Notice if your fingertips touch or if the fingers are interlaced. And then with your inhale, feel the belly rise up. And with your exhale, feel the belly descend. Remember, we're trying to isolate the breath in the abdomen. Just think about breathing into the belly without pushing and without force. Bring your hands to your ribs. Again, just take a moment to feel your hands circle around the rib cage. And then inhale into your ribs, spread them out into your palm, and exhale. Draw the breath in, feel the ribs move into your palm. And then exhale, let your palms guide the ribs back towards the middle. And take a few more breaths. And then bring your hands to the center of your chest. And again, feel the weight, feel the temperature. Is the right hand on top or underneath? Just note it. And then with your inhale, lift the chest into your palms, spread your collarbones wide. And exhale, feel the chest deflate and the palms follow. Inhale, lift the chest into your palm. And exhale. Take a few more breaths. And take one hand back down to the belly. With a three-part breath, begin by drawing a breath into the belly. And then bring the same breath from the belly into the ribs, spreading the ribs wide. And then from the ribs into the chest. And exhale in one breath, release and let go. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release and let go. Take a few more breaths. And when you finish your last round, you can extend your legs if they're not already there. And let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. Slide your heels, tap the backs of your legs. And then pause and reach your arms up behind you, stretch out through your fingertips and the soles of your feet. And exhale your arms by your sides. Reach up, take the arms behind you. Gently press your heels into the mat, lift your kneecaps up, and stretch your fingertips away from the toes. And exhale the arms down. One more time, reach up, stretch the body, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt, and reach your arms away. Relax your legs, bring your arms up towards the ceiling, spread and close your fingers. Open and close your hands. Make a loose fist and make some circles with your wrists. And then go the other way. And then wave your hands up and down. Bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Press the palms away, relax your shoulders. Take your folded hands behind you and press out through your palms, press out through the soles of your feet. Release the interlace of your fingers, wiggle them. And then bring the arms up with the palms facing each other and shrug your shoulders off your mat. And then bring them down. Shrug the shoulders up and bring them down. And shrug your shoulders up and bring them down. Hold on to opposite elbows. Lower the arms just above your ribs and circle the arms. And slide your arms left and look right. Slide your arms right, look left. Reach your arms to the ceiling and take them behind. Refold your arms with your other forearm in front. And take your legs to the right corner of your mat. Cross the left ankle over the right. Draw the arms all the way to the right. Press out through your heels, especially that left foot. Press out. Feel a nice stretch all the way down the side of your left side. And maybe a little bit in the left hip. And then come back through the middle. Take the legs over to the left corner, cross the right leg on top. Draw your arms to the left, press out through your right heel. And then come back through the middle, bring your folded arms up. Just above the ribs, circle the arms in the other direction. And then slide the arms right, look left. And slide the arms left, look right. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Take them all the way behind you. Point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bring the arms down by your sides. And then scrunch and spread your toes. Point and flex your feet. Make circles with your ankles. And pause and go the other way. And then keep the feet a little wider than hip distance and windshield wipe your legs. Slide your heels and tap the backs of your legs. Bend your knees and bring your feet flat to the floor. And gently rock the knees from side to side. Feel the top of the glutes, feel the sacrum as you move from left to right, right to left. And then come back to the middle. Check to make sure your knees are pointed straight up towards the ceiling. Press your feet down, press your lower back into the mat by doing a pelvic tilt. And release. Press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. Press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. Bring your knees into your chest and rock your knees in and out. Keep your knees hugged in. And then let the knees fall away. Hold on to the tops of your knees. And make circles around your low back and sacrum. And then go the other way. Hug your knees in. Gently rock in and out. Keep your knees hugged in, take them wide, and go from side to side. Come back to the middle, bring the legs about hip distance apart. Hold on behind your thighs and take your legs up straight. Good. Point and flex the feet again. Make some circles. Go the other way. And then press the legs into your hands. Bend and straighten the legs. Bring your thighs to your ribs. And press the legs up. And then rock your thighs in and out. And then keep your thighs at your ribs. Take the legs about hip distance apart. Rock from side to side. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles. Good. And then take the feet up a little higher. Separate your feet, but if you can, keep the soles of your feet facing one another. Reach around to the backs of your ankles or your heels. Draw your thighs down towards your ribs. And again, you can rock from side to side. And then release the legs to the floor. Extend your arms and your legs. And then with your exhale, bring your left thigh in close. Rock in and out. Keep your thigh at your ribs and bring your left knee over towards the right shoulder. And then bring your left knee over to the left shoulder. Let the knee fall away. Make some circles with your left hip. And then pause and just go the other way. And then draw your thigh in towards your chest. Reach the leg up. Press your thigh into your hands. And bend and straighten again. Try and keep your foot flat up to the ceiling as you bring your thigh in towards your ribs. And now keep your thigh at your ribs with a gentle bend in your knee and rock your knee and your thigh in and out. And then keep your thigh at your ribs. Walk your hands up your leg. And then straighten the back of your leg. Good. Bring the arch of your left foot to your right knee. Take a block and bring the block out about hip height. and have it perpendicular to your body and on the highest level. And then bring your knee over towards the right. Extend the left leg and let your calf rest on the block. Flex your right foot. And then bend your left knee, come back to the middle, and extend your arms and your legs. Reach and stretch. And then bring your right thigh in and rock your right thigh in and out. Keep your thigh hugged in and draw the right knee over towards the left shoulder. And bring your right knee to the right shoulder. And let the knee fall away and make some circles with your right hip. And pause and then go the other way. Bring your thigh in towards your rib. And reach the leg up. Press your thigh into your hands. Bend and straighten your leg. Bring the thigh to your ribs and press the foot up to the ceiling. Good. And then keep a gentle bend in your knee and rock your thigh in and out. Keep your thigh at your ribs. Walk your hands up and then straighten the back of your leg any amount that you can. And bring the arch of your right foot to the left knee. Take your block to the other side. Throw the right knee over to the left. And then extend the right leg, let it rest on the block. Flex your left foot. And then bend your right knee. Bring both feet to the floor. And press your feet, press the lower back into the mat. And release, bring your knees into your chest and rock them in and out. Let the knees fall away, make a few circles around the low back. And then go the other way. And then bring your feet to the floor. Press your feet and press the lower back into the mat again. And release. Take your feet one step wider, press the feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and then bring your feet to the edges of your mat. Press your feet, rest the lower back into the mat. And release and gently rock the knees from side to side. Take your knees all the way over to the right. And see if you can take your left knee so that your left knee feels like it's in line with your left hip. And you can gently press the left knee down towards the floor. Or if you're a little bit more flexible, you can take your right ankle, bring it above the left knee to just deepen the stretch in your hip flexor and a little bit into the quad. And then come back up to the middle and lower the knees to the left. Again, think about trying to align your right knee with your right hip and either press the knee down towards the floor or take your left ankle just above the right knee. Again, giving a deeper stretch in the hip flexor and into the quadricep. Come back up to the middle, bring the feet to hip distance apart, and gently sway the legs. And come back to the middle and take hold of your belt. and take your left foot up into the belt. Keep your right knee bent. Walk your hands up towards your foot. Good. Bend and straighten the leg. And then just pause for a moment. Take the belt into your left hand, right hand to the right hip, and lower the left leg to the left, right knee to the right. Come back up to the middle, switch the belt to your other hand. And then cross your right knee behind the left thigh and lower the left leg to the right. Come back up to the middle. Take the belt between your index fingers and your thumbs. You have two. And then lower your leg down, let the belt slide through the fingers, and let your leg just hover above the floor. Press your foot into the belt to get a little resistance, and now lift your leg up and take your arms as far back as you're able. So that depends a little bit on the flexibility of your leg. And then lower down and lift up and lower and lift. Couple more. Lower down. Lift up and lower and lift. And then bring your leg back to perpendicular and take your right leg up into the belt and lower the left foot down. And just pause here, let the back of your leg open. Bend and straighten. And then press your leg up. Take the belt into your right hand to your left hip. With your exhale, lower the right leg right, left knee to the left. Come back up to the middle, switch the belt to your left hand, and then take the left knee behind the right thigh as you lower the right leg to the left. Come back up to the middle. Take one side of the belt in each hand between the thumbs and forefingers. And then lower the leg down. Let it hover just above the floor. And then lift up. Take it back as far as your leg will let you go. And then lower down. And lift. Lower. And lift. Two more, lower. And lift. One more, lower. And lift. And then bring your leg back to perpendicular. Take both feet up into the belt. And separate your feet about hip distance apart. Spread your toes and press the feet into the edges of the belt. And then relax the legs, take your legs wide and rock from side to side. And then bring the feet together. Bring the feet to the floor. You can set your belt aside. Extend your arms and your legs. Point your toes. Do a pelvic tilt. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. And roll to one side. And come on up. And just sit for a moment with your eyes closed. Lower your chin to your chest. Keep your chin tucked in and roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Take your left hand to your left shoulder. Gently draw the shoulder down and away from your ear. And then release chin to chest. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. Bring your right hand to the right shoulder and draw it down and away. Come back to the middle. Bring your chin back parallel to the floor. Turn your head to the right. And then come back through the middle and turn your head left. And come back to the middle. Make some circles with your torso. And then go the other way. Bring your hands to your knees and round your back. Lift your chest. Round your back. And lift up. And round. And lift. And then come to a neutral position. Bring your hands out in front and slide forward. Press down into your palms, lift up your chest. And then walk yourself back up. Take the left hand to the outside of your right knee and the right hand behind you. Press the hand against the thigh. Draw your navel in and exhale, twist, ribs, chest, and shoulders. And then come back to the middle. Recross your legs. And slide forward. Press down into your palms, lift up your chest. Walk yourself back up and take your right hand to the outside of the left knee. Again, use that hand as a lever against your thigh. Draw the navel in and twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. And then come back to the middle and round your back. Lift your chest, round your back, and lift up. Bring your hands to the sides of your mat. And just walk the fingers out, press down with your fingertips. And bring them in. Walk the hands out, press the fingers down. And bring them in. Reach your arms up. Turn your palms and exhale. Reach up. Turn the palms, exhale. Inhale, reach up, interlace your fingers and press the palms to the ceiling. Exhale, left. Inhale, up, and exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower your arms and round your back. Inhale, lift up. Bring your hands to your chest. Press the palms away. Bring the backs of the hands in. Reach your arms up. Release your arms. Roll your shoulders. And reverse. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale with a hug. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Reach up with your left arm and walk out to the right. Okay. Sweep the left arm down, around in front, and reach up with your right arm. Sweep down and around, Reach with the left. Good. Sweep down and around and reach with the right. And then come back up to the center, extend your legs. Take them about a little wider than hip distance and windshield wipe the legs. Slide your heels. And then just bring your hands forward. Let them rest on your shins or your ankles, wherever you can reach. Press down into your legs, lift up your chest. And then bend your knees. Take your feet as wide as your hips. Reach your arms through, press the fingers down and round. Extend your legs and hinge forward. Press down to lift up. And then bend your knees. And once again, reach through. Press down and round. This feels really nice between the shoulder blades. And then extend the legs and hinge forward. And then walk yourself up, hold on behind your knees and take your legs wide. Roll the thigh flesh down towards the floor. And then come forward. Press down into your hands, lift up your chest. Walk over to your right leg and stretch through the left arm. And then come back through, walk over to your left leg, stretch through the right arm. Come back to the middle. Walk back up, hold on behind your feet, your knees. Bring the soles of the feet together, take your hands behind you and lower your knees down to the sides. Good. Bring your feet flat to the floor, rock the knees from side to side. And then let's come on up to hands and knees. And once you're on your hands and knees, press your hands down into the mat. Lift your navel up towards your spine, round your back. And lift your chest. And then come to a neutral spine. Take your right arm and left leg up. Draw the navel up and in. Keep your gaze at the mat. Keep your toes pointed to the floor as you reach the arm and leg away from one another. And then lower. Take the left arm and right leg up. Again, gaze at the mat. Draw the navel up and in. Point the toes to the floor. Good. And lower down. Right arm, left leg. And lower. Left arm, right leg. And lower. Round your back. And lift your chest. Bring your big toes together, separate your knees, press back to extended child's pose. Bring your arms down by your sides, by the sides of your legs. Inhale, lift up, come and stand on your knees, reach your arms up. And then exhale, fold back down. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. And exhale, fold down. And inhale, reach up. And then bring your arms down by your sides, grab your blocks. And then step your left foot forward. And press down into your blocks to lift up your chest. Slide your hips back and straighten your left leg. Remember, You can always bring your blocks with you if you need to help straighten that leg. And then come forward, press down and lift up, and reach your arms up for crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your blocks, step your left foot back, step your right foot forward. Press down into your blocks, lift up your chest, slide your hips back and straighten the right leg. Good. And then come forward. Press into the blocks again, lift your chest and reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your blocks. Step your right foot back. Slide forward, lower your hips down, lift up your chest. That's it, nice. Slide the hips back to extended child's pose. Slide forward, lower your hips, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest up, and press back. And then come forward. Roll the shoulders back, lift your chest. If you like, press down into the floor, lift your knees. And then lower down, press back to child's pose. Come up onto your knees and step your feet forward to come into forward fold. Have your blocks out in front of your feet. Then have your hands either just under your shoulders or slightly in front of your shoulders. Bend and straighten your legs. And then bend your knees, bring your, hold on to opposite elbow. Let your head reach down towards the floor. Just pause here for a moment. And then begin to straighten your legs a little, keep a little bend in the knees. Just gently sway from side to side. Come back to the middle, keep a bend in your knees, press your feet into the mat. Inhale, come up, take the folded arms up over your head. Exhale, left. And center, and exhale, right. And center. Keep your hips facing the wall in front of you. Turn your upper body to the right. Come back to the middle and turn the upper body left. Come back to the middle, release your arms, bend your knees and roll your shoulders. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale your shoulders up. Exhale up, inhale up. Exhale, inhale up. Exhale, reach your arms up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale up halfway, and then lower down. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the floor, walk your feet back for downward facing dog. Glide forward to plank. Remember, you can always bring your knees down if you want. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands. Step your left foot forward. Stay on your right toes if you're able. Otherwise, you can bring the foot in and make it flat. Bring your hands to your thigh. And then reach your arms up. Bend your front knee. There you go. Good. Hinge forward. Bring your hands to the floor. Walk or step the right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. Lower down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, lower. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the floor, walk your feet back for downward dog. Glide forward to plank. Good. Press back for downward dog. Step your right foot forward. Bring your hands to your thigh. When you're ready, reach your arms up. Good. Fold forward. Bring your hands to the mat. Step or walk your back foot forward to forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale lower. Inhale all the way up. Exhale your arms down by your side. And come to the center of your mat. Bring your blocks to the back corners of the mat. Just in case. Oh, Linda, face me. Oh, take your blocks the other way. And now step your feet wide. Turn your left toes out to 90 degrees and turn your right toes in. Soften your knee, turn your thigh towards the pinky toe side of your foot, and then straighten your leg. Reach your arms out to a T, relax your shoulders. Reach with your left arm, bend into your left hip, and bring your hand to your shin. The right arm can either be at your hip, or you can take it all the way up for triangle. Good, good. Press down into your feet, come all the way back up, reverse your triangle. Bring your arms back to parallel. Reach back with the right arm, bend your left knee, and look out over your left fingertips. Reach back with the right arm, straighten the left leg, bring your hands to your hips, and turn your feet. See, whenever I put the blocks behind us, I never use them. And when I don't ask you to put the blocks there, I want them. Turn your right toes out, turn the left toes in. Soften your knee, turn your thigh, straighten your leg. Lift your kneecaps up and reach your arms out to a T. Relax your shoulders. Reach with your right arm, bend into your right hip, and glide to come into triangle. Good. Good. Press down into your feet. Reach up. Reverse your triangle. And then come back to arms parallel. Reach back with the left arm. Bend your right knee for warrior two. Good. Good. Very nice. Reach back with the left arm. Straighten your right leg. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep down, bring your arms down to the floor and reach all the way up again. Sweep down. Inhale up. And then bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward at your hips, bring your hands to the floor or blocks. And then reach up with your right arm. And lower, reach up with the left arm. And lower, reach with the right. And lower, reach with the left. And lower, bend your knees. Bring your hands to your thighs, bring your torso vertical, straighten your legs, heel toe, hop, or step your feet together, And come on back down onto the mat. You roll yourself down, hold on behind your knees, and bring your knees into your chest and rock them in and out. And then bring your feet to the floor. Press your feet and press the lower back into the mat. And release. Extend your legs, extend your arms, point your toes, reach and stretch. And then exhale your arms down by your sides and you can prepare for final relaxation. Bring your awareness back to your body. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Let the body be heavy on the mat. Relax your legs. Relax your hips. Relax your belly. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders and your neck. And relax the skin on your face. Begin to bring some movement back into your bodies. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And then gently roll to your right side. Take a deep breath in and out. And then bring yourself up to come and sit comfortably. And with your hands at the center of your chest, lower your head, reminding us to surrender the busy thinking mind to the wisdom and intuition that resides in the heart. And if you'd like to join me, please do. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Namaste.